I'm Dan Thompson, I'm an artist. I run the Empty Shops Network and we run a series of spaces, pop-up shops around the country called workshops. Some people are predicting that the pop-up is over, that it's past its peak, and I really don't think that's the case. Well over 12% of the UK shops are empty. It's going to get worse. I think the future is that pop-up shops are going to be something that always happens, and part of the retail landscape will be that sense of things appear and disappear. People love to come and find a pop-up. It's that thing of the old magical shop that you find in a book. That shop that's there and you go back to look for it and it's disappeared. People love the adventure, the quest, the hunting down something interesting. The key skill for getting into empty shops is making friends and being nice to people. It's just charming the keys out of people. And it's actually really easy to do. People think that it's complicated to get into empty shops. It's not, as long as you make friends along the way. It's about preparing your project well, being prepared to argue the case for why you should get into that shop, and being able to adapt and flex and move quickly to grab the opportunity when it does arise. You need to be able to get into the space and do practical stuff. You're going to have to decorate, you might have to do some general maintenance, some mending and fixing, but you're also going to do your own marketing and your communications. Nowadays we use the internet really heavily for these projects, not just to find the places but also to find out what's going on locally, what's already there. We couldn't do this without social media. Social media means you can get in, you can mobilise quickly, you can get people around you, and you can get your word out and get people into the shop to use it. You can get the local community involved in what you're doing, get them to buy in, get them to come into the shop and use it, you're going to win. The thing that you need to be aware of is that anything can go wrong. We've run shops where the toilet fell through the floor because it was completely rotten. So there are lots of physical things that can go wrong with the project. The skill is in being able to just cope with those and get on with it, and you just have to be able to laugh and smile, really. Top tip I think is being 2 pairs of socks, because it's always cold in empty shops. You've got to be tough.